This is the new mechanical keyboard from Illegear, and I'm just kidding. I mean, these are keyboard keys, but it's actually the controller for the new Orion gaming table. Let's check it out. First things first, installation. It's very easy, mainly because Illegear came over to install it. But really, there's only a few things to assemble, such as the electronics and legs. Just be sure that the legs are facing the right orientation. If not, the power cable will be sticking out from the front of the leg instead of the back of the leg. So the Illegear Orion is a big table. It comes in at 150 cm long and 81.5 cm deep. But thankfully, they've also equipped this table with very strong motors. Despite the massive tabletop, the motors can support up to 100 kilograms. And best of all, it has a near silent operation. Really amazing. In terms of height adjustability, the Orion can go from as low as 60 centimeters all the way up to 124 centimeters. You'd have to be a giant like me to use it at the maximum height. Jokes aside, no matter what your needs are, the Orion will be able to cater to it. Being able to quickly move from a seated setup to a standing setup is just one of those quality of life things that you can't live without once you've experienced it. Moving on, we have the LED strip and controller. What's nice about the LED strip on the Orion is that it's embedded into the table. Compared to those LED strips that you stick on the edge of the table, this method makes the Orion looks way sleeker. Now to the controller. By far the most unique looking one for a motorized desk. There are 6 buttons and a tiny display on it. At the top right and left, you have the height control buttons. Pretty self-explanatory. You can save up to 2 preset heights on the Orion, and all you have to do is find that perfect height, press the M button and select either the first or second memory slot. And on the bottom right, you have the LED control. Press it once to enter the LED selection. There are 7 presets to choose from. Be sure to press the M key again to save the current lighting presets that you want running. My personal favorite is number 7, a very vibrant light show. Oh, and before I forget, you can swap out the keycaps. Next, we have the little things that make the Orion great. First is the large cable tray and adjustable flap. This is a great way to keep your table and floor organized. The tray is big enough to fit multiple power strips and cables of any length, and the adjustable flap makes it easy for quick access. Continuing on the topic of organization, the Orion comes with these 2 magnetic cable anchors. This can be placed anywhere along this strip to keep your most used cables like phone chargers organized. So that's a quick feature rundown of the new Illegear Orion, and I've had this table for about a month now, and in terms of being a height adjustable table, the Orion scores with flying colors. What sets it apart is everything else, such as the LED light, built-in power strip, and heavy-duty motors that will be able to lift any of your gaming setups. It's been a really great time using the Orion because in just a few seconds, I can move from my seated gaming position to a standing productive working position. With all the great things that I've mentioned about the Orion, you might think that this is the perfect motorized gaming desk, and for the most part, it is, but I do have some things that I want them to improve on. Firstly, I'm not the biggest fan of the shiny surface. For some reason, I'm always leaving oil stains everywhere and it takes a bit more effort to clean. Next is regarding the LED effects, specifically effect number 5 and 6. What they do is light up the control keys when you press it. Nothing happens to the actual LED strip around the table. Now, I'm not sure if this was done intentionally as an Easter egg, or maybe they just took the code from an actual keyboard controller, but it literally does not make sense in this instance. Once you've set up your table, you really don't mess around with the controls every minute, so it's a pretty useless light effect, and they could have programmed another useful LED effect for the table. Lastly is the cable tray contraption. For such a premium table, I just wish that they had a better mechanism installed. At the moment, if I wanted to do any changes, I'd have to nudge this out, make any of my changes, and then nudge it back into the locked position. I just wish that there was a more elegant system. With that being said, none of these are really deal breakers. I have 2 lighting presets that I really like, and in terms of the cable caddy, once you set it up, you're not really gonna be messing with it often. For the tabletop, I just wipe it once in a while or before I shoot any products. It's not really a big deal. Alright, let's wrap things up. Height adjustable tables have come a long way, from those manually cranked ones to motorized legs and now gaming specific tables. The Orion is such a well-packaged motorized gaming desk. For 2,999 ringgit and sometimes cheaper depending on discounts and the payment terms, I think it's worth considering. Even if you're not a gamer, a height adjustable desk is great for ergonomics, and the extra features such as the built-in power strip is a great add-on for a clutter-free setup. Check out the links below if you're interested in getting the Illegear Orion. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!